Hi everyone, are you ready for our little lazy Sunday tutorial? This one is so much fun. It's just like a Flippy Flipbook that I came up with. It has lots of fun little pockets, like these kind of like V pockets, which I've seen in a lot of printable kits. And I'm like, okay, you know what? We can do this. We don't need a printable for this. And I've added some fun little pockets here. This collection is gorgeous, by the way. I didn't get a chance to share it. It's like almost like rainbow how they did it, but these were the most muted pieces. The next pieces I'm going to be using are going to be pretty loud, but I love these two colors together. And then you open it and I've got another little, just something fun just to add some, you know, I guess like texture to it. And then you open it and we've got another little pocket here. So pretty simple as always. And I just love how it looks. It just came out gorgeous. All right. So let's start with like the base, I guess. Let's do the base. So I'm filming a little different today because I want you guys to see the detail in this. And I'm still playing with that other portion. I don't love it. So I'm just going back and forth here. Okay, so let's start with a 7x12 paper, okay? And at the 12-inch score, we're going to score it at 4.5 and 9 inches. All right, got to make sure my paper is the correct way. So 4.5 and 9. This is perfect for if it's too hot out or the pollen is just getting to you, which I'm going to go out in it soon. I already went to Lowe's this morning, so got some more flowers like I need any more. So this is going to be that little fun flip part that we saw in the front. Okay, now let's do the next piece. So, but you see how this is, so the collection, hold on. It's so pretty because it's like all rainbowy. I just love it. I wanted to do something rainbow, but now I've cut all my papers. So probably not going to happen now. Okay, so let's put this aside for a minute. And our second piece here is going to be a 6x9 inch paper, okay? And at the 9-inch score, we're going to score it at 1/2 inch and 5 inches. Hold on, I'm just making sure my paper print is the right way. So 1/2 inch and 5 inches. 1/2 inch and 5. I love little flip books like this because you have the option to do so many different styles. Hold on, let me score that again because that crease did not go well and I'm going to end up messing it up. All right, that's better. So you can go ahead and do that, and then this little 1/2 inch score here, you can just kind of play with that. So it looks like this. All right. Need this for now. And this is a pretty easy portion right here. We're going to just put this and we're going to glue that on. Hold on 1 second. Lighting kind of knocked over here. So if you hear a crash, then you know why. All right, so this part right here, I'm basically just gluing it on right there. So just glue that little portion. Or tape it. Whatever adhesive you have is fine. Okay, and just pop it on. And yes, it's going to be shorter because I made it that way so that it just, I don't know, it looks a little bit different, right? So when you open it, it has just, or else it could be the same height. You can make it, but I just thought it was more fun this way. All right, so you've got that. And okay, let me go by my template here because sometimes I don't remember what I'm doing. I'm just going to take my little 2-inch punch here and make a little notch here in my pocket. And that part I'm leaving. So that's pretty much the template to this. I mean, it's pretty simple. And then really we're just adding on the pockets. So if you want to add on more to this, you could keep going and going with it, but I'm just going to leave mine at that. So you could even put like a pocket in the front. That would be really cute. All right, so let's start with these pockets here. Let me show you how I did this. All right, so I call these V pockets, okay? So this first layer here is going to be 4.5 by 8.5 inches. And what I did to make this a bit easier is I just fold mine in half and I cut it that way. So fold your paper directly in half. And then I just kind of eyeball it and make that little kind of diagonal cut into it. So it looks like that. Now, I don't lay and glue this down like that because when you fold your paper, it's kind of weird and it will make this weird crease. And granted, you can try it yourself if you have not already and you're not gonna like how it feels. So what I do is I cut mine. You could even like do this, or you can just go down the middle, whatever's easier for you. I'm just gonna sliver mine off because I feel like the other way you can mess it up. And then it's going to give you those two little pockets like a V. So you see? And then it will have it like this. And it depends which way you want your paper. I don't know which way I want it yet. So anyway, that's going to be the higher pocket. Now let me do let me put this up a little bit. Let me do the lower one so I can see how I'm going to make my paper. So the lower V pocket is going to be 3 by 8.5. So again, just fold it in half. And just kind of cut it the same way. And if you mess up and you have to do it again, it's not a big deal. Like I left a little hump in there, I can see it. But I don't want to mess up my paper. Actually, I'm going to do it again. Okay, and then I'm going to just sliver that end off. And again, you can open it and do it, whatever's easier for you. But I just feel like this is a solid way. So you have that V thing. All right, so let me see here. This is very, very busy. So trying to see how I want this to look. And I don't want too much. See, this one has a little bit of a hump in it too. Hold on, let me fix that. Because I want it to be extremely like a solid line. The lefty in me must want a curve. Oh, I keep doing it. I'm just going to leave it alone. All right, so, oops, this one is going to go this way. So you want to be like, just so you know, it'll be a V. You know what I mean? So it'll be a V this way, and then it'll be a V that way. Or a V like this. That's how you know your pocket's the right way. I could see why the printables would be easier, but I promise, I think because I'm filming, my hands are a little more shaky. They just get that way when I'm filming because I can't sit up the way I usually do when I'm filming, when I'm doing it this way. So just put that, and remember, just leave that top piece open like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put the second one on. I mean, I don't think you could tell there's a hump. So then you have that second layer right there, you see? But if you can, just pretend like you don't. Don't say it in my comments. All right, so there we go. And then you have these beautiful V pockets right here. All right, and then over here, and this is basically the same thing. All I did was is this the size? Yes, so I made it a little smaller. So the last one is just going to be a 3 by 4 1/4. I'm probably going to do it this way. Oh my goodness, this thing won't come off, so you can just eyeball it. And you have another pocket. So I'm just going to add that glue right there. And pop it on right here. And then this one right here. Oh, you can see right there. Well, let me get, I've got a million paper clips on my desk just kind of sitting here because these that I got, I think it was from Temu, they don't have a sticky on them. It says sticky on some of them, but it's not sticky. They're like the regular ones that you just pull out. So I've been clipping them. Anyway, that one last page pocket is going to be 3 by 4 3/4, and we're just going to score it at 1/4 inch 3 times around. So you're going to do it 2 small sides, so 1 and then 1 long, and then back to the other side. So I'm just going to just notch off those little squares at the bottom so it's easier to fold for any newbies out there. I actually like this side, but I think it's going to be too busy. What do you guys think? Actually, no, we're going to do that side. It looks better. There's way too much gingham going on here, which I love, but these colors, the rest of the colors are bright. I mean, not all of them, but look. So it's like the blue, and then do you see them saying with the orange? But there's gingham on the back, so I probably shouldn't have used all the light ones in one project, but I just couldn't help myself because they looked so feminine and like shabby together. So I just had to keep it. And after this one, just add some embellishments on top. And I did put a 2-inch punch on this, so do that before you glue it on, or you will be mad at me. So I actually like that. It looks very vintage looking, right? Okay, did I get the glue on there? I sure did. So I'm probably gonna borrow some of these as always, so you can see where that pocket is. And let me grab the dies, which I stuck in this envelope because I have a mess. So look at how I just kind of label them this way. But look at, do you see what I'm saying with the rainbow theme going on? I love it so much. All right, let's see what we have here. I got 2 different ones, so let's see what we can use in here. And even this one is like a bunch of rainbow. So I try to get the ones that match. So right now I'm using the green and the pink. But I think I have yellow in there too. So let's see. Oh my goodness, come up. Actually, this is going to be 2. I didn't want pink and pink, but that one's going to be too big. This one's pretty big too, but just wanted to show you something that fits. Here, I'm going to use the green one. It's going to fit better. And depending how you glue, you guys see how shaky my hand is today. And then here, I just added a really, I put a flower here on this one, but because it was plain, but this is actually really pretty, and I'm probably going to leave it. If you want maybe to add some more, you could always like distress it a little bit here. And I did that with some of it. So this has barely any ink on it, so it's probably not doing anything. All right, and then here I just added a little flower, or a big flower actually. Ooh, this one looks pretty. I'm gonna add that one. And I'm using foam tape for this one, just because I like to be able to move it around. And I just like it sticking out like that. It's really busy, but it's still really pretty. You know what I mean? I've got some like scrap thingies here. I'm just going to fill it up back here like that. And then here I added a sticker. So I'm probably going to add this light pink one right here. And I don't know if this is going to fit, but we'll find out. Yep, that one fits. So it's actually very long. It would be even cute for like a little pocket right here. I feel like this is missing something, but I just wanted to get this done. So yeah, I actually like how that looks. And then of course, did I get everything? I did. You could even add a front pocket, a back pocket, but the last step, can you guess what the last step is? It is the glitter strip. All right, so I used just this size right here, which I don't know, but if you could see by my pinky nail, it's kind of, well, don't look at my pinky nail. I have a smaller nail than most people. I'm just gonna add this double-sided tape for any newbie. This is my, if you have glitter washi, you can use that. It's probably much easier than what I'm doing. But I've seen some of you say that you stopped buying glitter washi because this, you like this. And you can control it. You can control the glitter you want. You're not limited. And I'm just using this platinum color here and adding that on. And I like the way this cover looks, so I didn't add anything on mine, but of course you're welcome to add whatever you want. This one's a little more plain than the other one, but let me see, do I have anything? I feel like I don't. Oh wait, this is kind of yellow, so maybe I'll just add something small, like right here. So, yep, here it is, our Sunday flip book. Hope you guys like this. It's been a minute since I've done one like this. And like I said, this has so many variations. I could just keep going with these. And like I said, I was like, oh, I can't think of anything. I'm just so stubborn and I don't want to go to my old tutorials. So I keep going and sitting in my room and thinking of a new one. But I know you guys wouldn't be disappointed in the older tutorials, but just like I push myself all the time. So anyway, I hope you guys like this. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend.